Hello and welcome to Penn Tarot. Thank you for clicking on the video and joining me for tonight's reading. And we're asking the cards, what new energy can we expect this week? Any kind of energy. Appropriately, the Ace of Wands is here. But any kind of energy, what new energy can we expect this week? And what's so good about it? So, with that being said, we'll be reading, as usual, Aries through to Pisces, and the timestamps will be in the comment section. So let's get to it with Aries. And we'll just do a very quick reading. I am thinking of doing the single signs during the week, so just for a deeper dive. And with that being said, let's get into it, Aries. All your cards. So, what is new for Aries this week, and what is so good about it? What is new for Aries this week, and what is so good about it? You may be moving into a new home, but there is new energy surrounding your home. It's a new beginning. That's what's so good about it. You may not always be on the same page as the people you live with. That's the point of growth. But your advice here is to give it time, and it's about an external energy. It's like, I'm getting the sense that this is perhaps somebody new or something new in the home. That is a new start, something, a good collaboration, that perhaps you have a little high expectations on how well you're going to get along. Maybe you don't see eye to eye, or maybe there's an issue with being on the same page as this person, but give it some time. Give it some time and see how you can. It's a learning experience for you, like how you can master your own reactions to what is going on around you. It's a chance for you to see things from more than your own perspective. Perhaps things don't always go your own way. You have to learn to get around those things and not allow them to upset you. So I see something new in the home that's going to test you a little, but give it time, because now isn't, you'd rush it if you made that impression. Maybe the first impression is not going to be great, but this is a good collaboration and it's going to pay off in time, and you're going to learn a lot about yourself and your own self-control. All good though, all good energies here. We have strong Pisces and Cancer, and we have strong Aries and Leo. And that's the message I have for you, Aries. I hope it resonates. You will know if there's something new in the home. And it looks like a good collaboration. Looks good. So don't allow first impressions to get the better of you. Give it some time. And we are moving on to Taurus. Taurus. What new energy can you expect this week, and what is so good about it? Messages for our Taurus collective. We've got some Virgo, Sagittarius energy there, Pisces energy. Okay, we're going to take that King of Swords as your new energy. You could have an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra energy coming towards you. Right. Taurus, to me, it looks like it's all about you this week. You being very much in a mental frame of mind. You being very logical, very strategic. Planning, perhaps, but it's something that's requiring a lot of mental gymnastics. And what I'm seeing, the good about it is that you are going to free yourself from a blocked mindset. This is perhaps the aha moment that you break the stagnancy, whatever it is that you've been working on or sort of fixated over and has been, maybe you felt limited. That energy you'll be freeing from. A mental clarity this week. This is a challenge to starting something new. You're a fixed sign, and it's not always easy to initiate. It's maybe easier to be on the team, but here you're being pushed out of your comfort zone. It's like, you are in a position where you've got to plan and get something started, and you may have been holding yourself back. You may have been feeling very anxious and negative about it. You may have even isolated yourself when it comes to this, I would say, project. This strategic endeavor that you've been planning. But you will overcome it. And this is something there's no time limit on it. It's about walking in an environment that you're not used to. Stepping out of your comfort zone and looking at things in a new way and trusting your, say, inner voice, trusting your intuitive, trusting that subconscious sort of rather than the known clear way. This definitely mastering a new endeavor that you have been feeling a little challenged by. You need to trust yourself and go at the pace that feels right. There's no right and wrong. You have to go at what pace you feel right about, and maybe that's just out of your comfort zone. But you're gonna achieve it, because this new energy is the mental breakthrough that you've been waiting for. Strong Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and then we have Pisces. And that is the message I have for you, Taurus. Expect mental clarity when it comes to a new project. On to Gemini. Gemini. Tonight we're asking the cards, what new energy can you expect this week? And what's so good about it? What's so good about it? Messages for our Gemini collective. Right, we have the Two of Wands. The Magician. Nice energy for you, Gemini. The Moon and the Seven of Cups. Okay. Gemini, you're going to be put into a position where you have to make a change. What I see is there's an offer coming in that you're going to have to weigh up. There's going to be some sacrifices, but obviously you wouldn't consider it if it wasn't something you wanted or something you've been planning for. So this is the decision time. This is how does my life change going forward if I accept this offer. What's good about it is that you actually have all the power to, when I say manipulate it, I mean in a good way, like to create it, to decide how and when and why and where and what. So the power is in you and being given to you to draw up the terms. It's a very creative energy. What's good about it is that you have input. So there's an offer coming in and you have a lot of say in how it goes, how it comes into being, what it is. what is holding you back is the fear of the unknown. Once again, we are being challenged to step out of our comfort zone. Once again, as a collective, we've been told, look at things in a different light. How do you go forward? You go forward by what has worked for you in the past, what hasn't worked for you in the past. We learn from experience. This is something you've done already, and the message I'm getting here is that you have to trust your decision making. You feel like you're in the dark. You might feel a little confused. The thing is, when it's something important to us, we've got to go within. We've got to take the time out. We've got to go through the pros and the cons, what works, what doesn't work. What do I want for myself? This is strongly urging you to not be afraid and not hold back. This is a very big decision. Don't rush it. Look at all the pros and cons, at all the different angles, and then trust your instinct. Really, if the voice inside you is speaking to you, listen to that voice. There's something in particular that keeps standing out to you. Investigate it further. Make a good decision for yourself here, and make sure it's something that once you commit to, it's something you actually want. You have more say and more insights than you're giving yourself credit for. There's obviously strong Gemini energy here. We have Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, and Virgo. And that is the message I have for you, Gemini. Moving on to Cancer. Cancer, tonight we are asking the cards, what new energy can you expect this week, and what's so good about it? What messages do the cards have for our Cancer collective? What messages do the cards have? What new energy can Cancer expect, and what is so good about it? The Seven of Pentacles. Well, Cancer. If you have been working on something, your harvest is in. It's time to reap your rewards. Good work is well rewarded, and what you put in is what you're getting out. It's a time when it's bringing in the winds of change. Expect the winds of change this week, like a changing of seasons. It's a week where you're going to be confronted with letting go of the old and embracing the new. It's probably something that you've been struggling with for quite some time, and now is where you say, I've worked for this, and this is the change it's brought in my life. And sometimes it's a little difficult to let go of past situations, people, and levels of performance that once served us. But now you've been asked to move up to take it to the next level. It's so far so good, and I just see a little bit of a struggle here with the Two of Swords. I'm getting the message that you need to trust yourself a little more, because so far you're making progress. You've built something substantial. You're not all the way there yet. This week, expect there's a change. It's like, this is the progress report. Everything is good. And sometimes in that process, you need to say, the direction that's working well is there, and the direction where is not working so well is this area, and we have to make those cuts. And the good thing is that this is going to eliminate the risky aspects, like the areas that are not performing well. You're gonna end up having to cut those out so that your production and your performance is better. I hope this makes sense, because as much as I'm struggling to get it out, I can see it. Well, anyways, you have to trust your judgment. You have to trust the work that you've put in up to this point and the rewards from that. When you do, and you trust the flow of it, you're going to reap all the rewards, because we got 7, 8, and 9. It's really a culmination. It's the last stretch of the race. There's something you have to eliminate that is holding your progress back. You're going to spot it, and you're going to do it. And it might not be an easy change, but you're going to do it. And it's going to... you worry that it's a setback, but it's not a setback. It's going to bring you to that level of contentment, that level of the race is won. Like, I've achieved it. We're running at optimum level, and it's almost that cycle is complete, and the next better level is waiting. Give yourself a pat on the back, because your hard work has paid off, and your good choices have come to fruition. There's a little bit of doubting yourself, though. So expect the winds of change. Expect your, say it's your bank balance, your business project has reached that milestone now and it's next level stuff. That's what I see for you, Cancer. We have a lot of Virgo, Taurus, Libra, and, well, we could say you sitting pretty, and also Pisces. And that's the message I have for you. Your hard work is paid off and it's going to show up this week. There's things to cut away so that you can continue. It's not going to be a setback. It's going to actually increase productivity and get you closer to your end goal, is what I'm seeing. And we are moving on to Leo. Leo. Leo, tonight we are asking the cards what new energy you can expect this week and what's so good about it. What new energy can our Leo collective expect this week, and what is so good about it? Messages for our Leo collective. Leo, you're looking good. Leo is balancing their money and their home life. Got two major arcana here and lots of pentacles. So a lot of earth energy. Leo, what I'm seeing here is that this week is a week where you feel that things are working in your favor. The plan, the goal is showing a lot of rewards. The Queen of Pentacles is a card of balancing home life and work life. And it's followed by the Lovers, and that's another card of harmony and balance. The two bonding together in perfect union. And that's what we all need to aspire to, with like the way we bring in our livelihood and our livelihood, where we live, what's important to us, the people who are important to us. And this is an energy of providing for. So it's very holistic. It's providing the meal and the love to actually produce it for that person, if that makes sense. You are really going to feel the benefits of everything coming together. It's going to be, it's like you're on cloud nine. This is what you've been working for. This is what you're getting and experiencing. There may have been a struggle before. We've got the King of Pentacles as well showing up at the bottom of the deck. A lot of a lot of change. If there was this disharmony in the home, in your environment, you're going to feel very different. You're going to feel the confidence and security of this new energy. And if it isn't literally a new person coming into your life that you feel completely aligned with, because we have the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Lovers. And then we have basically the King of Kings, the Emperor. If it isn't another person, then it is yourself achieving your goals. You're going to say, I've done it. But as I say, I mean, it could be meeting a person that is completely your other half, your soulmate. You just need the Empress here. Don't be afraid to invest. Don't be in a scarcity mindset where you're counting everything that goes out and wondering what the return will be. Allow that free flow. Trust that you are in this safer space now, that there is a foundation. It's not just winging it. As I was saying, the Emperor is somebody that moves with confidence, that has planned, that does lead, that takes the initiative. You're going to know what to do as it unfolds, but just don't be afraid to invest in it. Trust your plan. Trust what you've worked for. Trust what you've built and established. Most important, trust yourself. Look around and say, okay, it's tangible now. I can see my plan is working. That is the message I have for you. Strong earth signs. So we've got Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. We've got Gemini with the Lovers, and we've got Aries with the Emperor. That is the message I have for you, Leo. And we are moving on to Virgo. Tonight we are asking the cards, what is the new energy that you can expect this week, and what is so good about it? What is so good about it? The new energy that our Virgo collective can expect in the week ahead. And what is so good about it for our Virgo collective? New energy you can expect this week for our Virgo collective. Messages for our Virgo collective. Queen of Swords. The Magician, Queen of Cups, and the Lovers. Lots of Gemini energy here. Gemini. Lots of Gemini energy. We have Queen of Swords, the Magician, and the Lovers. Queen of Cups, we got Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio energy here. Strong Scorpio. And as I said, strong Gemini, but also could be Libra, Aquarius, Virgo. Let's have a look here. You may have a friend from out of town visiting you. This friend might even have a proposition for you to relocate. This might be meeting a new friend that you connect with very well. But there's definitely the initiating of a new endeavor together. I see somebody that's got a plan. They've been this could go either way. This could be somebody that you know and that you have been working with to bring something about and it's finally happening. Or it could be somebody that you're meeting anew this week that you will eventually start some kind of endeavor with. But there's definitely a friendship showing up this week, and there's a proposition with a strong likelihood of being very beneficial to as a partnership, whether it's a romantic partnership or whether it's a business partnership. It's coming into being. I do see that this is not something that can happen overnight. It's not something that is going to happen overnight. I see that there is a lot of planning that needs to be done to bring this together. This may be a complicated plan, but don't be afraid of that, because it is promising mutual rewards. A collaboration that is going to be beneficial to you both. There is a tendency to be a little emotional. Don't allow yourself to be too emotional about this. Rather meet this strategic energy, this strong intellectual, in your own strength, what you can do, your ability to create. Trust that. Put that on the table and hold back the desire to connect on an emotional level. That will come. Allow that to build naturally. Don't force it. And that is the message I have for you, Virgo. We have here, as I said, I explained the energies already, so I won't go through them again. But that is the message I have for you. A promising collaboration. Trust your creative side. Trust your ability to initiate and bring things into being. And don't allow yourself to be too emotional, to be swayed by your emotions. That will happen in good time. And we are moving on to Libra. Libra, tonight we are asking the cards what new energy you can expect this week and what's so good about it. What good things is it bringing into your life? What messages do the cards have for our Libra collective? Two major arcana. This is an interesting energy for a number of reasons, because your minor arcana are playing it small, but your major arcana are really, like, it's such a contrast. Libra, this is an investment that you're going to play small. You're not going to put all your eggs into one basket. Like, you're willing to invest. Something's coming in, a nice little project, but you're not going to put too much into it. So it's a nice little project, say, a sideline project, smaller offer coming in, like a little hobby, say. This is something that is less about money and more about how it affects you in say in a more, it's less serious and more about exploring yourself. This is about exploring your, say, your darker, more carnal nature. Strong Capricorn. Libra, it's okay to have some fun. It's okay to let yourself live a little, but there's a warning here that there's a little warning of losing sight of what you really want for yourself. What I see is perhaps something that might even be giving into more of, say, that physical pleasure that's not always necessarily it's more taboo. You know, it's something you keep to yourself. It's not a big deal, but it's like losing yourself a little this week. And apparently it's about having a little bit of fun, more of a carnal energy where you sort of let your hair down, say. It's exploring maybe a side of yourself that you don't normally explore. This is something you do for yourself and you keep to yourself, and it seems to build your self-confidence. And I think what the cards are saying tonight is it's okay to keep some things private. It's okay to have a little bit of that indulgent side. It's not something that you're putting everything into. I'm struggling to find the words for this, but you're not investing heavily. It's like a light opportunity to let your hair down a little, and you take it. You've just got to be honest with yourself about it, and really at the end of the day, it's got nothing to do with anybody else but yourself. And that's the message I have for you. If you do it, then be okay with it. If you've got too many say, voices in your head and doubts and a little bit of paranoia, or you feel you might regret it too much, then don't. It's like, either embrace it or don't do it at all. But it's something that it's just for yourself and nobody else needs to know about it. That is the message I have for you. If you handle it right way, you'll grow from it. You'll learn more about yourself from it. But if you're feeling any kind of doubt about it, don't do it. The Ace of Swords. Either do it with absolute love or avoid it at all costs. And that is the message I have for you. Capricorn, strong energy Capricorn here. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and then we have Libra, Taurus energy. And that is the message I have for you. And we are moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio, tonight we are asking the cards what new energy we can expect in the coming week and what's so good about it. What messages do the cards have for our Scorpio collective? Got some nice full energy. I haven't seen the full for a while, I think. Okie dokie, Scorpio. Scorpio, what I'm seeing here is a very rushed situation. We've got the Fool and we've got the Nine of Swords. Aries Aries, Gemini, Taurus energy here, a little bit of Capricorn. So we've got some earth energy. I don't need to look at this, but it keeps showing up, so I'm not too worried about it. A change in the norm, a change in the status quo, like, and you're going to jump at it. You're very excited about it, and you want to move quickly. What's good about it is that you might not have been excited or felt motivated for some time, and this really lights a fire underneath you. It's like, I want to move, and I want to move now, and that's a good thing. You have been isolating yourself, and it is time to loosen the shackles a bit, to get out a bit, to try some new things. What I'm seeing here is a Scorpio that's been, say, homebound. But not only homebound, like somebody that's almost like got blinkers on. You know what blinkers are? They for horses when they run a race, so that the horse can only look forward. And it's not allowing any kind of free flow. It's closed off. And that's something you should be wary of. There's this extreme energy here of throwing caution to the wind and then being trapped by your fears and by your doubts or by your past hurts. And with the Five of Pentacles, it's saying, slow down a little. Don't rush. Look for new opportunities. Open yourself to, say, those who are around you, or those who prove themselves to, well, not prove, but have proved themselves to you, have made a safe space for you, being that shoulder to cry on when you've needed, or had that, say, that little loan when you were strapped for cash. Don't throw away everything. There's a need to pace yourself. It's good that you want to step out of that, say, closed environment, but do it with, say, caution. Don't give of yourself too freely where it will cost you in the long run. There is a fear of being hurt, and don't make the same mistakes maybe that allowed you to be in a position where you got hurt, like rushing in. As I said, the cards are saying step out and do something new. That's what's coming. It's a good thing. It's good to be motivated. It's good to get out of the head. But at the same time, don't rush and make promises and overextend yourself where you leave yourself once again depleted, and then there might be a bit of a loop there. So do it, but reserve your resources. Pace yourself. And also invest where you have a history of reciprocation. Don't overinvest where there's a history of draining you. Step out of your comfort zone. Let go of those that isolating mental block. But conserve your energy, conserve your resources, and you'll be just fine. You'll have a blast. Okay, but protect yourself. Aries, Gemini, Taurus, Capricorn. That is the message I have for you, Scorpio. Sagittarius, tonight we are asking the cards what new energy you can expect this week and what's so good about it. What is so good about it? Message for our Sagittarius collective. I'm not going to take that. Oh, look at that. It was your card. It came out in reverse. Saggy, you might be struggling a little. Things might be a little overwhelming or just feeling very difficult. But let's see what new energy is coming in for you. And some good news. What good is it going to bring in? Messages for our Sagittarius collective. What messages do we have for our Sagittarius collective? Oh, nice. Maybe going on a trip this week, Sagittarius. Have you got any plans? That Lovers card is really showing up tonight. Oh, and our old faithful, the Eight of Swords. Sagittarius, we have Cancer, Gemini, strong Gemini, and then Aries. This, to me, seems that you're going to step out of your normal environment. And I just get this, like, by chance, you're going to bump into, you're going to come across somebody. Maybe you know them, maybe you don't. I think there's a little bit of a past acquaintance. That's the message I'm getting here. A meeting up. There is there's like an invite to step out of your normal environment, and I see you really having it's like a reunion, and it seemingly goes very well. Got major arcana here. No reason to see it any other way, but Sagittarius, there's something about it you don't trust. This is strongly urging you to don't rush into anything currently. This could be a new out of the blue energy that you are becoming acquainted with, and it could be like a blast from the past kind of news, something that hasn't happened for a long time, somebody you haven't been in their company for a long time. And I would have to go with the new, but don't rush it. Take your time. Don't get into your head about it. And trust that voice inside until you feel stable. Move at a very slow pace. That's the advice from the cards that I see. There's a meeting coming of two people coming together, even in so much as in an invite or traveling to see each other. As I said, we are looking at new energy, so possibly a new energy. You're going to have to trust your gut on this, and I sense you're going to pick up some warning signs, and if you want things to work out in your favor, go slow. Don't make any promises you can't keep. Don't do anything you'll regret, and hold yourself back. That's the best advice. Cancer, Gemini, Aries, and Gemini. Sagittarius, do not rush. And it should prove promising. If you rush, you won't get the victory. You want victory. Capricorn. Capricorn, tonight we are asking the cards what new energy we can expect this coming week. And what is so good about it. Messages for our Capricorn collective. What new energy can you expect this week? And what is good about it, Capricorn? Okay. The Three of Cups. That's nice energy. A new energy. Maybe invited to somewhere you haven't been before. I'm getting the strong sense that, yeah, you'll be invited to somewhere that sort of takes you out of your comfort zone, but it promises to be a lot of fun. This makes you question and feel quite nervous, but I do see you deciding to do it. The risk is minimal. You can have fun. You're not going to be too it's not going to take you too much convincing, but it is stepping out of your comfort zone. Try to go with the flow. Try to be a little spontaneous and take it like a step back. Being cardinal, you're used to sort of being in control, taking the lead. Tonight, the cards are urging you to mingle, fit in, allow somebody else to call the shots, allow somebody else to decide this energy is saying, go with the flow, and you're going to be pleasantly surprised. This is the beginning of something that promises to have longevity, something that is going to, it's new, but has the promise to have a very long and exciting outcome. So Capricorn, take a chill pill, allow others to call the shots, allow others to make the decisions, allow others to drive, others to pay, whatever it is. Step out of that need to sort of keep things going and lead the way and call the shots, and give somebody else that room. It will pay off for you in the long run. This is the start of something that has great potential. We have a lot of Leo here. We have Libra and we have Cancer. And that is the message I have for you, Capricorn. Moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius, tonight we're asking the cards what new message, what new energy we can expect this coming week, what new energy, and what is so good about it. What message do the cards have for our Aquarius collective tonight? What's the new energy that you can expect coming in this week, Aquarius? And what is so good about it? Okay, we have two that came out. The Judgment and the Hermit. Okay, there's your energy at the bottom of the deck. I already took out a shadow card, so that is our third six out. We've got the Six of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Six of Cups. Aquarius, there's been something that might have been lagging for a while now. Something that's been going on and on and on, dragging out. A lot of to do with the past. So a lot of stuff from the past has been dredged up. And I see that this week there's going to be a culmination of that energy. You are making a final decision on how to move forward with this situation from the past. It could be family, strong family here, with the King of Cups, the Six of Cups. If you have been struggling with this, the outcome is proving to be very successful. We have the Six of Wands, Six of Cups, Six of Swords. 3 sixes here, and obviously we know the Six of Wands is a card of victory. This is the culmination of something that's been going on for a long time. I believe it's got something to do with your family. your immediate family, family or friends you consider family, people that have been in your life for a long time. There could have been a lot of conflict, a misunderstanding, but all of that's been cleared up. And I think that it's because you've taken the initiative to bring this tumultuous situation to a calmer point. Whatever seems to not be working out in your favor, this week expect a major breakthrough and your desired outcome achieved. You may feel that you are letting people down, that you've disappointed somebody or people or family. But you've run the long race. You've fought the good fight. You haven't given up here. It's taken a long time. But you've brought stability, understanding, and calm. You've restored the balance. You will, that is happened. Your work of doing that is coming to fruition this week. This hasn't been something that's been overnight. It's been a long time coming. But your persistence in the matter and your deep love for the matter and your desire for unity and community, you're proving your worth this week. You're proving that you are the one that can pull everyone, bring everybody back, get everybody on the same page, get everybody in harmony once again, restore the restoring the line. It's a big deal. When family have been falling apart, this patriarch figure is stepping in, and it's taken time, but it's been worth it. Expect a breakthrough where there's been a lot of family strife. And you will get the credit for it. Maybe not from everybody, but you certainly played a huge role in this restoration. Right, we have strong water here. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. We have Leo and Aquarius, Virgo, and that is the message I have for you, Aquarius. The breakthrough and the breakdown. And you are the initiator of that restoration. And on to Pisces. Pisces. Messages do the cards have for our Pisces collective? What new energy can you expect as we go into the new week? And what is so good about this new energy? Messages for our Pisces collective. New energies. Could be a Scorpio. Well, I mean, the closing of a cycle. There's no doubt about this. We have Death, the Two of Wands, the World, and the Ten of Swords. This is a definite closing of cycles. So you've been in limbo. There's been something that you were holding on to that was over and finished with, Pisces. It was part of your old life. And it wasn't the easiest thing to let go. But now the time has come where you're actively making the choice to improve your own circumstances. It might be a physical move. It might just be something that you now focus your attention on, rather, like a hobby or career. There's definitely something that motivates you and satisfies that need, and it's about time that you made that choice to close the door to the old you, and actually step into the new. You can't be in limbo forever. And this week you're making that choice. Don't be afraid to explore new places. Don't be afraid to actually make a physical move, whether it's work, your home, where you socialize. That door needs to close, and you know it. And you kind of hanging on. And what I'm seeing is the universe is actually starting to push you, because there's a new future waiting for you now. It's here now for you to step into. Start the day afresh. There is no time to waste anymore. The message for you is to close the door of the old, what's ended, whether you chose it or life chose it for you. You have lived in limbo for too long. Make that choice to get that wheel spinning again and bringing on the new cycle. Make peace with it this week, and make those choices that bring you a reason to enjoy life again. Don't hang on to it another day. The time is now. There's a promising, enjoyable new future for you. Embrace this next phase of your life, because this is the week when opportunities are knocking and the universe is saying the cycle's ended. We have Scorpio, we have Aries, and we have strong Gemini. And that is the message I have for you, Pisces. And as usual, that is the message I have for everybody. If you are here to the end and you tune in for the outro, I just want to say thank you. And for my fellow content creators out there, I'm loving your content. I'm loving your updates. And when I start growing an audience, I'll definitely be sharing your channels, but feel free to leave a link in the comment section. And it's always great to find new content on YouTube. It's actually been so boring for the last, I don't know, a couple of months, a year or whatever. And it feels great because it just feels great to connect with people around the world and watch how creative everybody is, and things that I wouldn't usually come across through the algorithm. And I'm just very grateful to Stony Throws for introducing me to a whole lot of new people, and a shout out to Fatima and Juliet and FG and A.W. Kind and The World Needs a Hero, and some of my older subscribers. I'm not sure who watches anymore, but just appreciate you all. And please shout at me if I didn't mention you tonight. But I appreciate you all, and until next time, thank you and stay blessed.